I never answered to be part of rap's elite, just a ghetto child trying to make my path through the streets. Y'all know who said that. That is Nasty Nas himself. We're gonna go over Magic 3 album review. Another album released in the same year. Too many artists don't do this, but this guy is just dropping content after content and letting you know that he could be just as consistent as any other artist. Best artist of this generation, best artist of all time, Nasty Nas. But did he make the cut with this new album? Let's get into it. What's good, y'all? The ruler is back. Other words, the greatest MC to ever touch the mic, the man that fazed them all, that been through wars with everybody. And he's the last hope of hip-hop, keeping hip-hop alive. None other than Nas. Now, Nas make history this year. On his 50th birthday, he dropped the #1 album of the year, and he got the second best album of the year. Matter of fact, you could flip-flop and pit Magic 2 or Magic 3 as #1.
Japan! Action! Do you know hip-hop New York?
Cigars in the Japanese soul bar, drinking scotch till daybreak. KD3 had go bars, these vibranium can't break. That's the one, do music.
This Magic album is nothing short less than a classic. All right? Flat out. Nothing short less than a classic. And if you liked it Magic 2, the difference between these two albums, I want to compare the two differences between the two, is Nas took you on a trip with this album. This album is not Illmatic Nas. It's not It Was Written Nas. This is like Nas, the one that's telling you stories, and Nas, the ones that telling you wisdom and knowledge, right? But all in a hood fashion. And the bars is just unbelievable. The hooks, the beats. Now, there's several songs that stand out. I Love This Feeling, based on the true story, part 1 and 2. Let's see what else. Jodeci, Member, Pretty Young Girl. Let's see. Japanese Soul Bar. Man, it's woohoo. Fire. Okay, Sitting in My Thoughts, 1-800 Nas and Hit Boy. Man, he got fire. And this album isn't. Here's the difference between all the Magics. The first Magic was Back to the Streets. Okay, that's raw hip hop, boom bap. If you wanted to crave that old school Illmatic Nas. Magic 2 was Nas displaying his lyrical paralysis. Okay, that's more like It Was Written. He just spitting, right? And being creative. That's the creative Nas. Then you got the last version of Nas, which is the Wisdom Nas. And that's what he's doing on this album. Now, the cons of this album could simply be that if you wanted some more rugged street songs, this album don't have that. Okay, it don't have like a gutter grimy New York State of Mind type of song. But what it does get is straight fire. Okay, this is showing you that he could even out rap a guy like Kanye West on Kanye West's level, which is conscious rap, right? Conscious rap storytelling, talking about things that affect your life and affect his life, and people could relate to it. That's what this Magic album is giving you. And he's such a great artist that even if you didn't like the beat of a song, he's the only artist that could keep you hooked because you're stuck on his lyrics. All right? And that's the mark of a true MC. Okay, so this album is more like a conscious Nas. He just turned 50 years old on the day that he dropped Magic 3. So therefore, you're definitely going to get a more conscious Nas. And I think he saved this material. I think he know what he was doing. He saved this material because he know that, hey, I gotta hit him a little differently. I don't want to make the same type of albums again. But this man made 6 albums in 3 years. Took over this generation at 50 years old. King's Disease 1 was a classic. King's Disease 2 was like, it was written Nas. Alright. Magic was Nas coming back to Illmatic form. He gave you every form, everything that he could possibly do. Every element. Storytelling Nas, creative Nas. He hit you with the King's Disease 1 and 2. Right? King's Disease 2 was his best work since Life is Good. Now he hit you with Magic 2, showing his lyrical prowess and giving you good storytelling. And now he hit you with the last element, the final chapter on this plate of food, the dessert, okay, to end your meal. King's Disease with Magic, perfect combination. But Magic 3, this thing is almost nothing short than a classic almost. He got the 2 best albums of the year. As a matter of fact, I think I may put this one above Magic 2. This one actually is Nas getting more personal with you. Okay, he's telling you like his life, you know, and you could tell that he's basing all these raps on a true story, as only Nas can tell you in a vivid storytelling way that Nas could do it. He's the greatest to ever touch the mic. Nas. Salute to you, brother. And I don't know how many times I got to say this. I'm from Queens, New York. I'm from Queensbridge. And it's a breath of fresh air and an honor to have that guy come from the same neighborhood as me. All right? You do us justice. You do hip-hop justice. You are the greatest. I'm out. Peace.